Now, who were the Axis powers? Right? Who were the Axis powers? No. All right, Germany, Italy, and Japan were the Axis powers. Okay. What type of governments were the Axis powers?
Italian.
Okay, totalitarian. Okay, with totalitarian, remember, what's your clue? What type of government it is?
Total.
Okay, total. All right. So this is where the government is in total control. All right. What is the definition of fascism? What's the definition of fascism? Peyton?
That the state is more important than the people.
Okay, good. That the state is more important than the people. What's a couple of characteristics of fascism? Corbin?
Anti-communist.
Okay, one's anti-communist. Another one. Brittany?
Nation is controlled by
Okay, nations controlled by dictators. But remember, as we were saying yesterday, they could also be communists too. What's another characteristic? Corbin? Okay, militaristic and John? Okay, use of secret police. Who developed fascism? Peyton? Okay, Benito Mussolini. All right, so he developed fascism. Who we got? Yeah, but I'm not waiting. The highlighters died, toss them. Who do you got?
That's what you got.
I have to go.
All right, now, the catch though is, how is Japan different? How is Japan different than Italy and Germany? Madison? Yeah, but how is that in a way different? No. Yeah, he was seen to be a god, okay? But remember, Hirohito, yeah, he's an emperor, but his role is different. He's seen as a living god, okay? The thing to remember about Hitler is, did Hitler come into city power right away? Gordon?
Yeah.
No.
Yes, no.
Hitler was what?
Elected.
All right, that he was first elected, okay? Nazis stand for what? Nazis stand for...
National
Hard-working people.
Hey, that, no. And I never want to hear that again. Not to the tune of 10 million dead people. That was really inappropriate. Got it? Now what? Okay, National Socialist German Workers' Party. How does Hitler come to power? How does Hitler come to power? Corbin? Versailles. They used the disappointment, hatred of the Versailles Treaty. Okay? In Germany, he's known as what? Austin? Okay, Der Führer. Okay? And that he refers to Germany as what? Right? Right.
Right.
Which would what?
Last 1,000 years.
Okay, which would last 1,000 years. Okay? Now, in the Soviet Union, how did the communists come, or communists came to power under who? Correct? Okay, Vladimir Lenin. But it becomes a dictatorship under who? Becomes a dictatorship under who? John? Okay, Joseph Stalin. Okay? Everybody got? Now, the Americans want to retreat to what? Okay, okay, they want to retreat to isolationism, okay? The Nye Committee says, all right, what got us into World War I? After all their studying and stuff, what they find determined got us into World War I? Ethan, young go?
American bankers and corporations.
Okay, good, American bankers and corporations. So, by passing the Neutrality Acts, they said that the United States could not do what? Right? No, two warring nations. Okay? All right? Everybody got it? Let's see. All right. What's seen as the testing ground? John? All right, good. The Spanish Civil War. Okay, Franco, the Spanish government. Okay, Spanish Civil War. All right, that was seen as a testing ground. All right. What area does Japan seize for natural resources? What area does Japan seize for natural resources? John? What's that again? Okay, Manchuria. Okay, they rename it what? Okay, Manchukuo. Okay, what did they tell the Asians they were doing by coming in? Corbin?
When you return Asia to the Asians,
Okay, return Asia to the Asians, and to do this, they said they were forming what? Corbin?
Greater East Asia.
Okay, the Greater East Asia Sphere. Who we got? Let's see. But how does Roosevelt bypass the Neutrality Act? How does Roosevelt bypass the Neutrality Act? John? Okay, Japan and China did not declare war. Okay, what shows the weakness of the League of Nations? What shows the weakness of the League of Nations? Brittany?
Invasion.
About what?
Invasion.
What invasion?
The Italy invasion.
Okay, good. That Italy invading Ethiopia shows weakness of the League of Nations. Okay? Hitler comes in and he does what? Corbin?
Set
Sudetenland? Sudeten. They annexed Austria. Okay? What policy were the Western European leaders following towards Hitler? What policy were they following? Okay? Yeah, but what policy? What policy were they following? Rob?
Appeasement.
Okay, they're following a policy of appeasement. This results in what thing? Okay, this results in the Munich Agreement. In other words, policy of appeasement means they're hoping for what? Corbin? Okay, that Hitler would stop when he got what he wanted. In reality, what are the Western European leaders hoping for, right? Okay, they were hoping that Germany and Russia would go to war against each other and solve all their problems. You get rid of the communists, you get rid of the fascists. Okay? We got it? All right. But what surprises the world? What surprises the world? John? Okay, the Hitler signs a non-aggression pact with Stalin of Russia. Okay. What is seen as the start of World War II in Europe? What is seen as the start of World War II in Europe? Brittany? Okay, Germany invaded Poland in '39. Okay? What? Blitzkrieg stands for what? Blitzkrieg stands for what? All right, lightning warfare. All right, what are the steps to lightning warfare, John? Okay, then, okay, you first begin with dive bombers, paratroopers, then tanks and infantry. Okay? What shows that it's lightning warfare, Corbin? Okay, how fast are moving troops, John? Okay, that you have countries that fall in one day. At the most, the land countries in Europe lasted a what? Okay, they would last a month. Okay, at most they'd last a month once they moved. Okay? Everybody got that? Now, the catch is that in France, England and France are waiting where? Maginot. Okay, that England and France waited on the Maginot Line, which was basically a what? Marvin? Okay, now, yeah, row of bunkers and trenches. Okay? Did the Germans take on the Maginot Line? Okay, good. They went around. Okay? They were so successful that where were British and French troops trapped at? Where were they trapped at? Dunkirk. Okay? But they were trapped on the beaches of Dunkirk. Okay? Germany captured them? Or why didn't they capture them?
Because they got rescued on the
Okay, they were rescued by a variety of British ships. Okay? Hitler, why doesn't Hitler want to attack England right away? Why doesn't Hitler take it?
Because they're, they're like the second,
Okay, they're the second, and so what is he hoping England does?
they like get out of the war and just let everything taking out of people.
Okay, that they hope England will recognize his claim to mainland Europe. But when England refuses, this results in what becomes known as what? When England refuses to recognize his claim to Western Europe, this results in what? Okay, good. This results in the Battle of Britain. Okay, does everybody have that? The Battle of Britain. Okay. The Battle of Britain was basically what? Was it a land battle or what? Okay, good. That basically Hitler attacks England. Whoops. Hitler attacks England with the Air Force, okay? Was he successful? Okay, he failed to bomb them into submission. All right? Now, okay, the Holocaust, all right, Hitler's policies, okay, or Hitler's philosophy, his racial philosophy and things he would follow was found in what? Okay, in his book, Mein Kampf. All right, what is Hindenburg? What was his Hindenburg philosophy? Pardon? Okay, that blonde-haired, blue-eyed Germanic race was the master race and destined to rule the world. Okay, who was seen as inferior? Pardon? No, who was seen as being inferior? Okay, Jews, Slavs, and non-whites were inferior. What laws said that Germans were no longer citizens and had to wear a Star of David? Macy? Okay, Nuremberg laws. Okay, too close. Everybody got it? All right, so yeah, they had to wear a Star of David. Okay. What was Kristallnacht? What was Kristallnacht? John? Food shops and churches. Okay, Jewish. Okay, Kristallnacht is the night of broken glass. Okay, let's see. The catch is that when a lot of these Jews do try to leave the country, what happens?
Other countries.
Okay, good. They get sent back, or other countries refuse to take them in. The example of this was what? Okay, USS St. Louis, which was turned back. And later on, those people died in concentration camps. Okay? Everybody got it? Let's see. Jews were sent where? Okay, well, concentration camps, okay, they were sent to concentration camps, okay? Should know an example of a concentration camp. At least two, okay? Now, at the start, they're used as what? Slave labor. Later on, the concentration camps become what here? Okay, extermination camps, because that becomes part of the what? Pardon? Okay, good. The final solution was the extermination. In other words, turning them into death camps. Okay? What else also took place at these death camps or extermination camps? Okay, the experiments. Okay, how many Jews do they believe died? Or Jews? Okay, over 6 million Jews died in camps. Okay, 12,000, remember, at Auschwitz was killed today. Okay, but over 6 million Jews died in camps. And that's not counting the Russians, the other Slavs, the Gypsies, the mentally ill, communists, etc. Okay? All right, now, what was the cash and carry policy? What was cash and carry policy? Right?
Where countries could get weapons if they paid cash and they carry them on their ship.
Countries could get weapons if they paid cash carried on those ships. What does Roosevelt do that's so controversial? Back up a little bit. John? No, what does he do that's so controversial? Austin? Okay, he goes for his third term. Now, John, what was the Lend-Lease policy? Okay, that we gave England destroyers in exchange for land and naval bases, okay? I'm not going to make your number 50. That's too mean. Okay? Why does he do this? Why does Roosevelt do this? Well, the Lend-Lease and even the cash and carry. Corbin?
FDR said that the U.S. must become the arsenal of democracy.
Okay, good. And then he says the U.S. must become the arsenal of democracy. This is why he's lending this stuff, or selling it. He also says that we need to support people fighting for what? Okay, good. That we need to support people fighting for the four freedoms. Okay? Everybody got it? Okay, what are the four freedoms? No, okay. Freedom of speech, freedom of religion. No, be careful. Freedom from want. Okay, and the last one. Okay, and freedom from fear. Okay? But opposing Roosevelt is what? Or who? Okay? Because the American First Committee, they want to build a what? Okay, they want to build a fortress America. They were led by, okay, they were led by Charles Lindbergh. Okay, we'll pause and say. All right, so now he goes in and he extends Lend-Lease to who? Okay, he extends it to Russia. All right, the Atlantic Charter was similar to what? Atlantic Charter is similar to what? Ethan? Okay, similar to Wilson's 14 points. What you got? Now, with Japan and the Bushido Code, under the Bushido Code, what is important? Okay, good. It's important to save face. So Japan becomes what type of culture, Corbin? Okay, they become a samurai culture. In other words, because it's important to save face, it's important that they do what, John? Okay, it's important they die for their emperor. Because what did they believe very strongly in? Okay, good. They believed very strongly in death before dishonor. So in a way, the war with the U.S. is going to be a what? John? Okay, a war between two cultures. All right? What event causes FDR to freeze all Japanese assets in the U.S.? John? Okay, that Japan went in and conquered French Indochina. This leaves Japan how much oil and steel? Okay, that stops steel and oil shipment. It only leaves them 3 months supply of steel and oil. Okay, what you got? Okay, so Japan. Why? First off, why was the attack at Pearl Harbor such a surprise, John?
Because Japan didn't think,
But there was another thing too that was going on. Remember how the Japanese being sneaky, or
They didn't even tell their like ambassador guy.
because he's doing what?
He's trying to negotiate things.
Okay, that he's negotiating with the Americans, whereas then the Japanese attacked where and when. Okay. Okay, they attacked Pearl Harbor, December 7th, 1941. Okay, these are a couple of the dates you have to know. You know, war began in Europe, 39, Pearl Harbor, December 7th, 1941, okay? Now,
Wait,
No.
World War II started in 1930.
in Europe, in Europe, okay? For us, this is when we're gonna finally enter it, okay? Why also is the attack such a huge surprise at Pearl Harbor? Okay, that we were expecting the attack to come at the Philippines. Okay? Let's see. What does Roosevelt call December 7th? John? Okay, a day, December 7th will be a day that lives in infamy. And as John said, they attacked before declaring war. Okay? To solve Roosevelt's problem with should he declare war on Italy and Germany, they do what? Corbin? Okay, Italy and Germany declares war on the U.S. Who declares war on Japan before we do? Okay, good. That England declares war on Japan before we do. Okay? What we got?